Hello, hello. I thought I would shoot this very quick Facebook Live, I guess, more than video, although by the time you watch it on the replay, it will be a video. For those of you who have wanted or maybe even yearned to obtain goals, maybe you've wanted to reach your goals and something somewhere you found is stopping you. So I'm out in the garden. I don't have a fancy printed background, and I wanted to shoot this because today is coaching day. It's the day where I literally go back to back with coaching calls with a few minutes in between. And one of the things that often comes up way before the coaching conversations is this thing about goals. Now, some people don't like the term goals. Some people prefer intention. Some people prefer desires. Some people prefer manifestation. But here's the thing. One of the paths that lead to A, us being clear on our goals in the first place, B, knowing what we want, and C, just going for the thing we want comes from what we're tolerating. So if you are in this kind of like summary, halfway through the year type of mood, here's a really quick and easy way to get to your goals quicker. Now, I share this with you because I've been really privileged in my life to achieve and attain some really cool things, some really great goals. And I shared in my Vibes Tribe in a video earlier today that one of the things I loved, I remember saying, I'd really like to be more, hey Pamela, morning, you're up early. The weather in England is pretty much like Barbados right now, believe it or not. Anyway, one of the things that I was really excited about when I said I wanted to put myself out there more and really have more people hear about the stuff that I do and what I say was getting an invitation from the BBC, in fact, to be specific, BBC Radio 5 Live, to talk about a topic, something that I'd been doing in my life and business for a number of years. And it was a couple of years ago, pre-pandemic. It was about handshake versus hugging. And I'm a big fan of hugging as opposed to a very stoic handshake. I found that it brought more connection with people. I found that people really get a sense of who you are as a business. And despite popular belief, it's a really professional thing to do. But that started off with a dream and a goal. I didn't just pluck it out of the air one day and say, I want this goal. This came from what I tolerated. So I want to invite you to think about something that you either tolerate or put up with, because that there is almost like the root, the key to starting to plan, have your goals and do the things that you want, not what somebody else wants for you, but what you want. So one of the things that I realised was, I wanted to have people learn more about how to put themselves out there. I wanted them to be comfortable and confident doing it. And one of the things that I tolerated was maybe not being in the spaces or places that I wanted to be. Now, for you, it could be that you really want to go on holiday when things open up, and you are sick and tired of making do and going somewhere locally and calling it a holiday or a staycation, when what you really want to do is maybe get on a plane and fly to the other side of the world. Maybe you're tolerating living circumstances. This comes up a lot, and it came up a lot for me, where you're kind of living somewhere that is just okay, but it's not really what you want. Now, people will have you believe that toleration is a bad feeling, and in fact it isn't. All it is about is tapping into something that feels a little bit off. So today, weirdly, I'm going to invite you, rather than going for your goals and goal setting for greatness, I'm going to invite you to make a list of anything that you've been putting up with, anything that you've been tolerating, and look at what it is that would need to change, what would have to happen and be different for you to not be tolerating that anymore. I squinted at the screen for years. I was tolerating not being able to see properly. So guess what? After a lot longer after I should have done, I went to the opticians. I got some glasses. I don't have to strain my eyes. We do this all the time on so many different levels. So it's all well and good coaches and people like me saying dream big, but the place to start from is, what are you putting up with and what are you tolerating? Make a list of that If you want to let me know in the comments below, I would love you to do that. And I would love you to share this, because there are a lot of people that are putting up with stuff and they're living a half-lived life. It's not a life that they want. It's not the best life. And just because you're setting goals doesn't mean that you have to do this for yourself. So if you want to know more about how you can go through this process, and you're not already part of the Visibility Vibes tribe, just click the wherever the button is above to join the group. You will be asked 3 questions that take like 30 seconds, but that's a safe space for you to share your heart's desires and your dreams and your goals if you want to, or even just to share the answers to these questions. But I would love you to share this video, because so many of us tolerate almost like a second or third class life. And regardless of circumstances, surroundings, countries, or wherever you are watching this video from, you can have a life that you tolerate less and do more. Can't wait to hear what you share. I'll see you back here tomorrow. I'll come back and share another video with you here. Bye for now, and happy Monday.